and welcome to the Majestic Talks Show. I'm your host, Latasha Morgan, certified Christian life coach, certified professional life coach, board certified master Christian mental health coach, and a whole lot of other good goodies, y'all. We have an amazing show for you today. We've been talking about slavery and its effect on mental health, but today we want to laugh a little bit. So our title for the show today is We Laughed Anyway, Finding Joy After the Storm. Listen. We have a great comedian here for you today, Sister Smoke. But before we bring Sister Smoke on, we are going to go ahead and do a historical moment. We want to see how we've laughed throughout the years, throughout time, because we face so many different struggles. So, our African roots of joy. Joy didn't begin in America before slavery. African cultures were rich with celebration, drumming, dancing, singing, humor, and storytelling. Joy wasn't a break from life. It was a part of life. So when Africans were captured and brought here, they brought that memory, that rhythm, and that joy with them. So on the plantation, we have a historical moment from the plantation, Henry Box Brown. Now, he was enslaved in Virginia and was known for lifting people's spirits, singing, making jokes, offering joy in the middle of heartbreak. But after his wife and children were sold, Henry made a bold decision. He had himself shipped in a wooden box to Philadelphia, literally mailed to freedom, to the abolitionists. So he spent 26 to 27 hours folded inside that very crate. But you know what he did when he got there? He said hello to them. He said, "How are you doing?" And he began to sing a hymn and a song. And then later on, when he moved to England, he made other people laugh, and he sang and he thanked God in that song when he got out of that crate. So listen. Humor we have always used as an act of survival. So I want you to join me today. And I can read a little bit more about history, but I want to get into the jokes with Sister Smoke. I want you to join me in welcoming Sister Smoke. How you
Hey,
doing?
how you doing?
Welcome back after a few years to the
Yes,
Majestic Talks Show. You were on our first season, and you did
yes.
comedy, and that's when I was in the radio station then, and
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed you that
Thank
time.
you.
You're welcome. I really wanted to bring you back because, like I said, we've talked about slavery and its
Mm-hmm.
effect on our mental health today. We've done that all year long for the
Mm-hmm.
last 8 shows. So I wanted people to have a moment to laugh because we've
Yes.
always, as African Americans, we've always laughed in the midst of storms. We've
Storm.
always praised.
Mm-hmm.
We've always done that. We've always
Yes.
been strong. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to give you the moment to tell everyone who you are
Okay.
and what you do.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's just an honor, a pleasure to be here tonight with Latasha. I am LaShawn Thomas, aka Sister Smoke, and a lot of y'all know I do Christian comedy. So I'm that comedian that you won't hear any profanity, unless somebody just come on stage and smack me and maybe something like that. But other than that, you ain't gonna hear nothing like that. So I was invited to the show. So like I say, it's an honor. Been through some storms and a lot of things. I'm a mother of 4 children. One has the deceased at the age of 9, and I have a daughter that's 28, a daughter that's 22, and I have a son who is 18. And I have an amazing, lovely family, sister, brothers, nieces, nephews. I mean, we got it all. So we have a nice, beautiful, strong, amazing family. So, and I'm so a part to be a part of it.
Good. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming again. Well, you know what? I'm just going to give you the floor and tell Jesus we're going to still talk to him while we on the
I can't
show.
put Jesus on hold now. I can't put Jesus on hold. He's still working some stuff out for me.
He's still working something out for all of us.
I can put everybody else on hold, but not Jesus. Yeah.
I said, tell Jesus he can be a part of the show too. He can come
Oh,
on.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, Jesus. Sit right here. Sit right here beside me.
Now
Yes,
I
but
wonder how that would be though if Jesus just came with his show. I bet everybody would watch
I don't,
the show.
it would be amazing for Jesus to come and sit with us. But the
Mhm.
thing that would make me nervous is what if he leave and he want me to leave with him? So, so,
Makes sense.
so
But
before the show ends, we gonna tell Jesus he have our permission to go and see his other children and leave us be.
so I'm gonna go ahead and
Yes.
give you the floor. So I'll still be here, but I want to make sure that everyone is focusing on you. So welcome to
Okay.
the stage, Sister
Thank you.
Smoke.
Thank you. Thank you, Sister Smoke. Hello, everyone. I'm just here. Like I say, I've been through a lot of storms. But I choose happiness. I choose peace. I choose joy, and it's not always easy for everyone. But I'm so thankful. Like she was talking about slavery and just different things to make you laugh. One of the things that I think that we all can participate in laughter is get up in the morning. Okay, if you want to see something really funny, get up in the morning before you really have opened your eyes all the way up and look at yourself in the mirror. You'll be surprised how funny you look to your own self. Because y'all know the rollers in your hair and stuff, and you ain't got yourself together, and you look in the mirror and you be like, what? That me? What? Somebody knows. So that's one way. If you want to laugh, look at yourself in the mirror before you put your makeup on, before you gloss your lips on, honey, and before you get that weave and stuff right. Because you know what? You funny. You look so funny. Trust me. Try it in the morning. Try it in the morning. And Latasha was talking about slavery and being inside of a crate and stuff. That makes me think about my children, because at their age, I am so thankful that they want me to be a part of things that they do. But one thing I told them, no, 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 no. They said, Mom, will you come and go with us to Greenville? Okay, where we going? And they say the escape room. The escape room. Who want to go? I'm 58 years old. And you going to tell me, so you can tell that these young children, they ain't been captured, they ain't been in no slavery, because they want to go to the escape room. Why I want to go to escape room? I'm already free, right? I'm already free. I enjoy my freedom. So you mean I got to go to this room and you got to find different clues to go to the next room. And knowing my children, I know they would try to really make things funny and have me stuck in there. So parents, I'm telling you, some things you just don't do with your children, okay? In the escape room, that's one of them. If you're already free, guess what? Stay free. Because
That's right.
and especially if you done did something to your children, and this might be a payback. So if you're free, stay free. Please, parents, beware. Do not go in the escape room with your children. You can still love them. You can still do what you want to do with them, go shopping. But the escape room, that's a no-no. And my children, they are the amazing children, and they always playing pranks and stuff. So I know my place, okay? And another thing I want to talk to y'all about is getting ready, time for the holidays. And like Latasha said, going through different storms. And this will be a big storm for a lot of people who have lost their loved ones and going through things, So we got to choose, like you say, sometimes you have to choose to be happy. You got to choose to laugh. You got to choose to be in a good place. Okay, so one of the things that when we approach Thanksgiving, one of the things I need you all to know, if you invite a guest to your Thanksgiving dinner, please let them come as a guest. Okay? Do not let them bring anything. Don't bring nothing for Thanksgiving. I only want you to be a guest. Because guess what? If you bring a guest to Thanksgiving and then they bring a dish and you ain't taste nothing that they made, guess what you're going to be doing? You're going to be guessing what your guest meal tastes like. So, that being said, let them come as a guest. Don't let them bring anything. And another thing at Thanksgiving, y'all know how we always talking about when you get ready to eat, and we always feed the children first. Do y'all feed the children first, Latasha?
No, everybody just come get their food.
Really? Like in my family, we like for the children to be fed first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I think this year we're gonna put an age limit on it. Because I feel as though if you 9 and above, you at the stage in your life where you eating probably the same amount of food I'm eating.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, and especially in our family, we got like big football players, right? So if they 15, 16, 17, I mean, it's been years I have set to the side and I watch our children go before us and eat, because that's what we do. You feed our children first. But this year, I'm gonna, my family, if y'all watching this, children, if y'all watching this Thanksgiving, you all will be at the back of the line. Do you hear what I'm saying? This is Auntie Sean, okay? Sister Smoke / Auntie Sean, letting you know. So don't even get your mouth and your stuff tuned up, because you all will be at the end of the line for this Thanksgiving, because it's certain things that we got to break the rules right here at Thanksgiving, like I was telling about. Now, if you know that you have a nice dish for Thanksgiving and everybody like your dish, because you have some family members, they know how to cook, they have a nice dish. So, but what I want you to do, if you're that family member and you know you make amazing peach cobbler, bring enough for everybody. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll have the little small little coming out switching and stuff. Because they know it's, they have that good peach cobbler. And so they'll bring it. I just wanted to do something. I just wanted the family to have just a little something that I made, knowing all the time, everybody in the family like that peach cobbler. Okay. So what I'm going to need, what you make, Latasha, for Thanksgiving?
Nothing.
Oh. So you that family member just come to eat?
No, I go get, like, if somebody tell me to bring something, I'll go get the stuff to bring, like the drinks and the cups like that. My mom, when she was alive, she used to cook whatever it was. But me, I'm intellectual. I don't care to cook stuff like that.
Oh.
It's boring to me.
So how boring is it when you eat it though?
It's fine, but then think about it. I don't, a lot of things that they have, I don't eat anyway. Like, I don't eat dressing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat ham. So I don't care that much for macaroni and cheese unless it was my mama's or my great aunts.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So I don't care for that food. I don't like potato salad. I don't care for a lot of the stuff that they cook, but I bring the other stuff, the stuff that you don't have to cook, or I go get a dessert or something like that. But yeah.
I really hate that I'm just finding this out about you, because I probably would have said no to doing this with you.
Really?
Because no dressing, no macaroni, no potato salad. I mean, I'm like, who is this woman? Like,
I don't like grits either, so.
oh my God. We're getting ready to go to a commercial, y'all. We'll be right back.
Hey.
Well, At least you own up to it. You own up to it. You're not that person that tried to do something knowing you can't cook. No,
Hold on now. I didn't say I couldn't cook. I cook stuff. It's just that those things I don't cook. I don't eat them, so I don't cook, and I prefer not to have to cook. I cook sometimes.
Okay.
I just prefer not to.
Okay. So she gonna make it clear. She can cook. She can cook, but she don't like half of the things that we cook for Thanksgiving.
Right.
So, yeah. And like I have a family member, okay? Because with my family, once you mess up a dish, you no longer will be asked to bring that dish back. It's no second chances when it comes to Thanksgiving. No second chances. I don't care if you got a whole year to try to get it right. No. Because I had a family member, she messed up the rice. The rice.
That happened to me too.
Oh,
no, I didn't do it. Somebody else did it. It looked like it was mashed. I thought it was mashed potatoes.
So, to all the rice cookers out there in the world, if you cook your rice and it looks like mashed potatoes to you, it's going to look like mashed potatoes to your family. Please don't try to start over. Just tell your family you didn't have a chance to make it. I'd rather for you to lie about it than bring that mashed potato rice. Now, so you can overcook rice and you can undercook rice. So that's my pet peeve. I do not want to be eating rice and it tastes and it feels like I'm eating Lay's potato chips. Crunchy. I'm talking crunchy rice. I do not like that's one of my pet. If it's crunchy, it's undercooked. So what you do, like my great aunt, they used to take the rice and they used to mash it, and that way you knew that it was done. So if it don't match to the right, it's not done. So that's a lesson that you all got from us tonight. If your rice is uncooked, do not bring it. If your rice is overcooked and look like mashed potatoes, do not bring it. And I had one family member. I'm just saying family members because if I'm not going to say.
Yeah, don't say their name.
But trust me, if they're watching, they know exactly who they are. I had one family member. She did the turkey, and y'all know the turkey. That's the main course of the meal. That's one of the main things. I don't know what did she do or what happened, but her turkey, when you looked at the legs, the skin had came up, so it looked like a turkey had on a pair of capris. Really, that's what it looked like. Because the skin, from the turkey leg had came all the way up, almost to the turkey knees. Do the turkey have knees?
They
That's something to think about.
I guess.
Since I said that, it's just like a little something went off in my head. I guess so, right?
They should have. They would have to have knees. So,
I don't.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. When you think about the turkey, the leg comes straight from the thigh, right? I'm gonna have to look into that. Is there a way we can Google the turkey have knees?
I'm Googling it.
You know,
yes, they do.
They do?
Mm-hmm. It's
Okay.
just that, but the joint is higher up on the leg, hidden by feathers, and bends forward like a human's. So you
Oh,
just don't see it because it's covered by the feathers.
oh wow. This is so educational.
I had to look it up because then I'd be wondering the whole time.
Yeah, because I know he has a neck, the wings,
Mm-hmm.
the breast. That's what people talk about, and the
Mm-hmm.
leg. But just when I said the turkey knees, well, I hope a lot of turkeys out here using their knees to pray because some of them ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but and then we get into Thanksgiving, and then there's Christmas coming up, and I've got to the point where how you used to buy all these gifts,
Mm-hmm.
and my son, the one that passed away, he kind of taught me a lesson, because he was the only child at the time. And so I would write down on a piece of paper, I would number the paper like 1 through 20. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was going to get him 20 gifts. I knew, I don't know what 20 gifts is going to be, but I know I want him to have a lot. So I number my paper to 1 to 20. And so I was just buying stuff. Like, he didn't even ask for stuff, but I had to fill that list of 20 things. And so when my husband and I gave him his present, some of his gifts, one of them was a cash register. You remember, the little cash register, the little play money and
Mm-hmm.
stuff that you used to get and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
so he opened it and he looked at us, and he looked at my husband, and he looked at me. He said, "What the heck is this?" He was only about maybe 5 or 6. But
Mm-hmm.
the funny thing was, he didn't say heck. He said another word. Oh, Lordy. And we laughed so hard that Christmas morning because that learned me a lesson. We buy children all of this stuff just so they can have a lot when they probably only ask for like 3 or 4 things. But we go get so they can have a lot for Christmas, so they can have a lot for Christmas. So now, it makes you think about things more, because it's really a lot of money being spent. Because, say, for instance, is somebody, the children, they out here, they want a coach, and if you can't get the coach, or even if you can get the coach, just let them know on Christmas morning, they're looking for a coach. And you be like, baby, come here. I know you wanted that coach, but I got something even better. And they're going to be smiling, wondering what it is. And you tell them, come in the living room, and you sit them down, and they say, where's that, Mom? Baby, you're sitting on it. Instead of a coach, you got a couch.
What they gonna say? What?
So you didn't get the coach. I mean, that's close though. Coach, think about it. Couch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a few little vowels difference. I ain't get you the coach, baby, but you sure got a couch.
Mm-hmm.
Sit back, enjoy. Okay. So, and then you have some that the Timberlands, because a lot of people, they get a lot of name brand stuff. And some stuff you don't even see the name brand. Or like, I know somebody, every time they tell you what they got, they have to say what name brand it is. I some of the stuff I don't even know. You know, because I'm thinking about, instead of getting Timberlands, I mean, if anybody know where I can find some Timberlands at.
No.
Yeah. I mean, what's the difference? Tim and Tom. The I and the O. That's it.
And the way they gonna look. mean?
I mean, the Timberland has what type of tree that is? Like a Timberland, like a tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, say for instance, we do Timberlands instead of like the tree. We can come up with a design that's something similar, maybe like a bush. The look on your face let me know you're thinking about it.
No, it's like, no.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help the shoppers here. I'm really trying to help them because Christmas can be, so expensive. And children, they ask for stuff, you know, but they don't realize how much stuff costs. My son,
Mm-hmm.
he's 18 and he's got a job now. And so it's really fascinating watching him spend his money. So we went shopping. He went shopping. He saw this shirt, this like a I think they call them quarter zip. And that's something he wanted. So he was like, Mom, what you think about this? Oh, it's nice. Your whole conversation changed. When your children got their own money, your conversation changes. Because he was looking at him, someone was like $40, $50 and stuff. Mom, you like this? Oh, yes, son. That looks nice. Is that what you're going to get? I love that. The color is amazing. He's like, really, Mom? But you see how much it is? Oh, yes, I see how much it is. You're paying, right? Who, me? No, I'm not paying. So then he's like, so I'm going to have to use my own money? Oh, yes, you have to use your own money. So if I wasn't working, Mom, he'd say, would you buy it for me? Oh, sure, I probably would. So can you pretend like I'm not working? No, my imagination does not go.
No, he didn't.
My imagination does not work like that. But it's just a blessing when, children, that you'll be surprised, parents, when their children get their own money, how limited they are with some things. But when they're spending your money,
Mm-hmm.
when they spend your money, oh, it's like, can I get, and stuff. So it's just amazing. He just, learning how to save and still, and I told my children, my 18 and my 22-year-old, I always keep snacks. If you come, you would think I have like a 4 and 5-year old at my house because I'm in the grocery store and I'm always thinking about what they like. So I told them, come January the 1st, 2026, I will no longer be buying snacks. And they don't understand. They said, why? Why can't you continue to buy snacks? Duh. 18 and 22. What you think about it, Latasha?
I don't blame you. I mean, and then too, the economy, the way it is and stuff is so high. I mean, yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Yeah. So, but there's just things that, but as a mother, I always try to make sure they have what they have, and it's hard to pull back, but, but yeah, I'm in the grocery store. Everything I put up, oh, they'll like this, they'll like this, they'll like that, they'll like that, but that's just one of the things that, we do as parents and stuff. But sometimes you have to just pull back, but, and focus on what makes you happy, what's, which that makes me happy. But get back to the topic for is laughing and having joy through the storm. One thing that I love to do. Y'all waiting on that.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I love to do is dance. I love to dance. You like to dance?
Yeah, a little bit.
Can you dance?
Yeah, I mean, that means not too much, not very well. I have
When
rhythm, It's just that I don't do that often. I mean, so
So when the last time you had your boots on the ground?
never.
Oh, Lord.
I've never did the boots on the ground thing.
What?
Uh-uh. No.
So why you think you never tried it? You think you can't probably get the steps, or it's too many steps, or it's just something that you, because you know it's worldwide, the boots on the ground, like,
I just never thought about it. Thought about doing it.
oh wow, we got to get together.
I said that I'm more intellectual.
That's okay. You can do both.
So those things don't even come to my mind.
Oh my goodness. How?
I prefer to read a book. I prefer to look at a documentary. I prefer to do all of those things. When I come home after work on Friday, I'm at home till Monday.
But you would be amazed if you put your boots on the ground. So you wouldn't even try? I mean,
I'm not gonna say I wouldn't try. I'm just saying that I just don't think about it.
oh my God. And
I've never thought about it, about
wow.
doing it.
All these line dances that you have seen, you never thought about just learning one song.
Mm-mm. I've done the electric slide. I've done the I forgot the one we used to do in church when I used to be on the dance team and stuff and do praise and worship and stuff. I forgot that one. But it's somewhat like the electric slide. Now that I've done that. But the boots on the ground thing, no. Never even considered
Because
it.
if you was dancing in church, I mean, you already got it. Like I think a lot of the dances come from the church.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you can, I mean, you can tell if a person, you know, is someone that really, you know, have you ever seen people that shout? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a different, people have different ways of shouting, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When you see somebody shout and they cut the mustard and they work the whole church, you, you already know that they can dance. Because all that, you know, you be praising God, you know, you worship God, yeah. Yeah, but those moves and stuff, yeah, they're a dancer. Yeah. But that's one of the things I love to do. I love to dance. When I found out that I can continue to have my relationship with God and continue to praise and worship him and dance, because it used to be some people like, you can't dance, you can't do this, you know, and stuff like that. But when I found out for myself, because I have my relationship with God and I can dance, whoo. And look what happened. So, and my niece, I think this November be a year, because if you know, I always kept my hair short, you know, whether it was mine or somebody else's, or I borrowed it or I paid for it, you know. At the end of the day, it's still mine, you know. But when my niece did me a sew-in last November, hunty girl, what you talking about? It's like, I was like, you remember when you watched Frosty the Snowman? When he comes alive and he said, "Happy birthday." When I got, huh?
Go ahead.
When I got this sew in, what? Look, it's what?
You were dancing all around, huh?
What? I was like, oh Lord, I'm messed it up. What? Which way? I done messed up my
way.
When I got this in, honey, I was like, you know, and that's some of the things that you have to do when you've been through the storm, and when you have given all your time to others and other things, you know. start pouring back into yourself. You got to pour back into yourself and do what make you feel good and make you feel happy and make you feel joyful. And I'm at the stage now that I'm so protected of my peace. We allow people to come and try to destroy our joy. I had someone tell me, ain't no way that you can be that happy doing the work that you're doing. First of all, my happiness and my joy comes from within. So no place is going to make me as happy as I can make myself within. And I would just want to touch base, like I said, the holidays are coming. It's going to be very hard for someone, some people that's been through the storm, and don't know how to laugh and don't want to laugh, and don't want to feel the joy. But if you trust in God and just think about your loved ones that has been going on, and think about how they love you and how they want you to be happy, that's what we have to do. And it's not easy. It's not easy. And I would like to say some of my storms, because some people are like, what storms have you been through? Some of my storms, the loss of my son at the age of 9, the loss of my parents and 9 months of each other from cancer, the loss of my husband in 2019, the loss of my brother this year. My son has had 3 torn ACL surgeries that we had to go through. I laid my life down and I gave my sister one of my kidneys, which it has been almost 25 years. And the doctor said that in 11 years, she might have to have, go back on the list to get another kidney. But, I'm so thankful that it's been 25 years. And I tell her, honey, that kidney that I gave you, that was the one when I was drinking them Bud Lights. I kept that baby play. But yeah, so it's so many storms that I've been through. But and people, and even I step outside my body sometimes, like, how can you go make people laugh? How can you continue to be happy when all of these storms, all of these things has came into your life? But I am a living witness, that you can find joy. You can have happiness again. You can laugh again. My son, who has gone on, would want me to laugh. My mom and dad, because when I go out and do comedy, and I used to tell my mom and dad, I got a show this place or that place. And my dad, he's a comedian himself. He said, oh, okay, so you're going somewhere and tell some more lies? So I know, he would want me to be happy, because he used to say stuff like, he'd say back in the days when, they had to move so regular. He said they moved so regular that the chickens had already jumped up on the wagon before they moved. Now, you moving a lot if the chickens know it's time to move. Or even when he had said one time that it was snowing and they had a horse, and when it snowed, they did, the grass was gone. So he said what they did was they put a pair of like shades on the horse's eyes, and they had a green tint. So when they were eating the snow, say the horse thought he was eating grass. And
the horse didn't know any better.
Then all he know was green, And so just memories of your loved ones and how they, made you laugh, and they had laughter, And my husband, we would sit here and laugh at our children do some of the craziest things, until we cry. So I tell people, when you are missing your loved ones, think about the times and the memories that you had, the happy moments when you laugh, and also think about who you have with you now. Because sometimes we can be so focused on what we have lost, a loved one, that we forget that we have something right here beside us that's so precious. It might be a child, it might be a sibling, but we are still blessed. Does that mean we don't miss our loved one? Does that mean that we don't have moments where we cry and we feel bad? Yes, we're going to have those moments. But at the end of the day, choose to live, choose to be happy, choose to laugh. I remember when I was in school, in a classmate, we was in class, and she was on one side of the room, I was on the other side of the room, and we looked at each other and we started laughing. We almost got in trouble in class because every time she looked at me, she'll laugh. When I look at her, when I tell you we was laughing, And so at the end of the class, I was like, so what was so funny? Why was you laughing? She said, I don't know. I was laughing because you was laughing. So it was like, it just happened. So sometimes you don't even have to know what you're laughing at to laugh, And just like, who's that? Sophia at Color Purple at the table. And everybody was sitting there, and all of a sudden she said, she just started laughing. And so I just tell people, try to laugh as much as you can. And this is one of my favorite things that I go by.
Live, laugh, love.
Yes. So if I can leave something to someone, and like I say, I know from experience, it's not easy. Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up, and for the family members, if you have a loved one that has lost someone and they need that moment, sometimes you just have to leave everybody, go to that separate room, and just go through your moment, but don't stay there. Come back out, because you still have a room full of loved ones there that's there for you. And, just have fun and enjoy life. So after the storm, what we going to do?
We're going to still laugh.
We're going to still laugh.
And have joy. Yeah.
Yes. Because, like I tell people, and a lot of people get all this different, your cosmetic different things, like, your nice teeth and stuff, I like to talk about it,
Yeah, you have them. So
why not, live and laugh? Yeah. Because, Polygrip is not cheap.
I don't know. But yeah,
somebody told me, I don't know. Somebody told me.
I'm sure they had to tell you. That's the only way you were going.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. I hope that something I said, laughter that we shared together will help someone, in their storms, because we're going to have them, we're going to have storms, but do not stay trapped in your storm. Come out the storm, live, love, and laugh. You deserve it. You deserve it. I tell people, enjoy life, have fun, laugh on purpose. You can choose to do that for yourself. And like you said, we don't know when the Lord going to come, Jesus, like you say, going to come and get us. So, hey, I got to put my boots on the ground as much as I can. So, because you can... Look, you put your boots on the ground or put your back in the grave. Which one you want to do?
Well, I'm not gonna do either one. I'm not going to the grave yet, and I haven't put my boots on the
Who's on
ground
the
either.
ground?
But I've done a whole lot of other stuff. Not like that,
Yeah.
but I, you
Yeah.
know, I've done other things.
Mhm.
It's just not something. I guess I just, like I said,
But
I
like
just
you,
don't think to do.
yeah,
You
but like you
know.
say, you have other ways, outlets and things
Hmm.
that you do, because I also like to keep on. So that's good therapy for me.
Hmm.
Um, I save money. I get to have a stockpile of different supplies and stuff. And my daughter come to visit. I mean, she grabbed like 3 and 4 bags, like she's at Publix or somewhere or CVS.
Hmm.
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 And so, just stuff like that. So it's also, and I got a lot of friends and stuff that has started, um, couponing and, yeah. Some of the husbands sometimes be like, really again? But hey, when they go in there and they got all that body wash and different stuff, yeah, again.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you do have a lot of stuff and it comes in handy. I
Yeah.
haven't started couponing yet, but I've seen other people doing it. Again, I'm intellectual and I'm
Yeah.
like, it's like, okay, instead of me holding all these people up, I could just go ahead and just pay the regular price.
oh, oh,
But
so you say we hold people up?
no, I'm not saying I said
Oh,
me. I just think about that and I don't ever remember anything about the coupons. So I just go to the grocery store, get what I'm getting. I don't think about the coupon at all. I think about, okay, I think about the MVP price, is a little
mhm,
different. I get that little bit off and that's it. I don't have to worry about bringing anything extra in there that I have to worry about remembering to do. So, it's just, but I think the couponing though is really good because my sister does it. One of
mhm.
my god sisters do it, and they be having a whole lot of stuff. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's a good idea. It is a good idea because they be
Mhm.
having a whole lot of stuff.
A whole lot of stuff.
Just yeah, just packed up.
Mhm,
And but I was thinking when you was talking, earlier at the beginning of the show, we did
mhm,
that little historical moment, right?
mhm.
So I thought about what it would have been like for you if you were like Henry in that box.
Oh Lord. Like I gotta get this hair ain't doing well.
Yeah, you messed it all up.
I don't mess it all up because this camera saying one thing, and I'm trying to. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna take it to this side.
Yeah. Oh, now you got it right. Now it's right. Now I can see if you were in that box, you be worried about your hair too.
and then, how long was he in there?
26 to 27 hours.
What?
He mailed himself to Philadelphia so he could escape slavery because his wife and children were already sold.
I'll probably be like a nervous cricket when I get out, because like I said, I don't do well in closed in areas. That's why I can't go to the escape room. That's why, but hats off to him because baby, I've been sweaty, messy.
I don't know. I wonder what I would be like.
26 hours? Whew.
I probably would have been trying to think of different things that I see what I can come up with because I think like that all the time now.
Yeah.
So I would be wondering of what things I could do when I get to slavery, or I'd be like, "Oh Lord, I hope I don't get caught." you know? Or I'd
Instead
be,
of been in there 26 hours and get caught again. Yeah, that'd be messed up.
because then it says he had to move to England to keep from getting captured again when the laws changed. So
Mm-hmm.
he ended up moving to England, and he ended up performing and doing different things to make people laugh, and he would
Laugh.
sing and stuff like that. So like I was just wondering how you would be if you were in that box and so so that just goes to show you that only certain people are meant for certain things.
Exactly.
Because I don't know how you would have been in slavery times.
Ah,
I
woo.
don't know how I would have been in slavery times either.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people always say, oh, if I was back then, this wasn't happening, they wouldn't have did this. But like you said, you never know,
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's something to think about. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really seem to think about it either. We enjoy the things from now today. We
Mm-hmm.
enjoy the conference we have, but they didn't have any of those conference. They wouldn't even be doing what we're doing now.
Right.
So they wouldn't have the opportunity to have the education we have now,
Mm-hmm.
or some of us have now, because some of us don't take it as seriously, but they wouldn't have the
Yeah.
education. We can
Yeah.
read, we
Mm-hmm.
can write, I can.
Right.
So, we have all of that, and they didn't have that then. So, just to think about how we would be able to handle it.
Yeah.
What would happen if
What?
now we were put back into slavery? How
Mm-hmm.
would we be able to function?
I mean, it's the fashion for me, Everybody wearing the same thing.
Yeah. And it would be devastating if I
Oh,
wasn't able to read something.
oh,
I not able to read a book because they weren't able to do that.
right, exactly. Well,
Somebody.
I've never been the type that wanted to read a lot. If I could confess, when I used to go to the library and choose my books,
Hmm.
it was the books with the most pictures. Yeah.
Well, that's basically kind of reading in a way, because then you read what's in the pictures. You want to see what's going on. I can understand that.
Yeah, but I used to have friends that had this book. I ain't nothing but words. Are you for real?
Hmm.
Nothing but words. What are pictures? Because if you get a book with a lot of pictures in that, a lot of pages, you ain't got to read, right? Think about it.
Or have a good technique that even
Yeah.
if you didn't read the book, you knew what the book was
It's
about.
about right. Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna tell what my technique used to be when
Mm.
going to school. I had this technique that I would read certain things, and I could still make a whole report even if I didn't read the book at
The whole
all.
book.
I could
Wow.
make a whole report off of that book.
You were smart, honey.
Because all you have to do is look for there are certain things you do. There are just certain things you do. I ain't gonna say, but there are certain things you do go look for in the book, and I can make one, and out that paper would be absolutely excellent because
Wow.
because in the seminary you didn't have. I averaged like 12, 13 to 15 books a semester. So
Wow.
a lot of those are research purposes, but the ones you had to read, that you had to do the book report on and stuff, so I had to develop a technique that I could use, that even if I didn't get a chance to read the whole book, I had another technique where I would always have like I would have the audio version, or either I would make an audio version so that put the PDF into to an app that would read it for me, and
Mm-hmm.
that way I could still get the information. But if I couldn't do that, I had to have another technique.
So now,
So
now it's coming together. The fact that you don't like potato salad. You don't like.
what you got to do with what is that? Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
was
somebody
young.
in there to ask me, "Are you black?"
Oh God. So you say you would read like 15 books plus a semester?
That we had every semester there was my classes at least had 15 books. Like so all the classes I took that whole semester, there'll at least be 15 books that I had to order. Between 12 to 15 books I had to order. That's because I was in the seminary and you have to do a lot of
Oh,
research and reading.
right. Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So I averaged that every semester. So like
That's,
I said, I enjoy yeah. So
man, that's almost like, dang. I mean, I probably did 15 and 20 in the whole 12 years.
but I love reading though. I could
Mm.
sit and read one book in a day
Wow.
and be out. So I enjoyed it. I
Hmm.
love being enveloped into a story though. So that's
Right.
why the slavery stuff for this year was amazing for me to just sit and just
And just
read.
research. Hmm. Yeah.
And or look at the movies because I don't want to just read it and hear it. I wanted to
Hmm. See it.
see it
Hmm.
taking place, so that way I could relate to it even more. But I really enjoyed this year, and I enjoyed you being on the show. I really did
Yes.
enjoy it.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for being here, and thank you viewers for watching, whether you're
Thank
going
you.
to be watching the replay or you're
Hmm.
watching live right now. I really
Hmm.
appreciate you being here on the show. And you know what? I want you to make sure that you
Hmm.
always keep your joy, no matter what you go through, no
No
matter
matter
what
what.
situation you may face.
Exactly. Hmm.
Even though, like Sister Smoke said, this is the holiday season, and a lot of us have lost loved ones. I've lost my parents. Both parents are gone. But like she said, I know that they want me to continue to move forward and
Yes.
be happy and
Yes.
have joy. Because when
Hmm.
they were here, I had joy, so I'll continue to do
Exactly.
the same.
Hmm.
So I want you to have joy, even as we leave this podcast. Keep
Yes.
and maintain your joy, okay? And be like
Yes.
Henry Brown,
Even
even
though,
though he
even
was
though,
caught up in that crate, he
caught
still
up,
got out
he
and he
got out.
began to sing.
And what he do?
He's
Began
he
to sing.
sung,
He
he
sung.
sung and gave praises to God,
Hmm. And made
even
other
though
people
he
laugh.
thought he was probably gonna get caught. Being mailed to Philadelphia in that crate 26 hours. And he
26
was in
hours.
that crate
Woo.
26 hours, and God still bring him through. That he
Mm.
never got caught again and went back into
Again.
slavery, but brought laughter and joy to other people.
Yes, what a
You,
blessing.
yeah, you know that God will take you through the storm that you've been
Exactly.
experiencing
Amen.
and the ones that are going to come as well. So,
Hmm.
have a great night,
Oh,
Sister
good
Smoke.
night.
How can people get in touch with you?
Um, Inbox me. I'm on Facebook. Inbox me like I had said before when I had shared with you about toward the end of this year, I had turned
Mm-hmm.
down a lot of engagements because I had a lot of other things to focus on. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people say, no, don't give up. And one time I felt like, I'm 58, so it's like I'm not too old to tell jokes. But you never too you're not too old to be funny. So we're just gonna
Mm-hmm.
see what God does in 2026.
All right.
But yeah,
So you
inbox me. I'm on Facebook. So yes.
okay, and you're on Facebook as
LaShawn Thomas.
all right. So we want people to
LaShawn
get in
Thomas.
touch with you. So I want people to know how. So thank you. You know how to get in touch with me. You can look at the bottom of the screen. You can check us
Mm-hmm.
out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
TikTok.
And you can go to our website at www.majestictalks.com and we'll be glad to talk to you. You can schedule an appointment because I am a professional life coach and we always want to help you walk in your purpose. Have a great night
Amen.
and
Have a
thank you
great
so
night.
much for
So
watching
much.
the Majestic Talk Show. Good night,
Good night. Thank you.
everybody.